Dear listeners, a new day and a new story to discuss. Today, I'm going to tell you a story that interests me. Listen and write down what you think about this situation. I'm interested in your opinions. The evening was unremarkable, just another day marked off the calendar of a life seemingly well-charted. My name is Jack, and I was ensconced in the glow of my professional achievements, a beacon of success in the bustling world of tech marketing. It was under these lights, amidst the hum of city life and the relentless pursuit of career milestones, that fate decided to introduce a twist in my narrative. I had just left the office, the weight of another productive day at Innovatech Solutions resting lightly on my shoulders. The city was alive, its pulse beating in sync with my steps as I made my way through the throng of people, each engrossed in their own stories. That's when I saw her, Ellie, a striking figure against the backdrop of the mundane, her presence a sudden jolt to my otherwise predictable existence. "Excuse me, could you help me with directions to the nearest subway station?" Her voice, a melody amidst the cacophony of city sounds, caught me off guard. I turned, finding myself drawn into a conversation that felt as if it was set by the stars. "Of course," I replied, my usual reserve melting away under her gaze. "It's not too far from here. I can walk you there if you'd like." "That would be wonderful, thank you," she said, her smile igniting a spark in the cool evening air. As we walked, the city around us seemed to fade into the background, giving way to a connection that was immediate and profound. Ellie shared her dreams of becoming a writer, her words painting vivid pictures of worlds yet to be created, her ambitions as vast as the night sky. "And what about you, Jack? What drives you?" she asked, her curiosity a beacon in the night. "I thrive on challenges," I began, sharing details of my career and the satisfaction derived from my role at Innovatech Solutions. "But hearing about your passion for writing, it's inspiring. It makes me wonder about the stories I've yet to tell." Our conversation meandered through the streets, just like us, touching on dreams, fears, and the future. It was a dialogue of discovery, each word a step closer to someone who was becoming less of a stranger by the moment. As we reached the subway station, a silent agreement hung between us, neither ready to end the night. "Would you like to grab a coffee? There's a nice place just around the corner," I suggested, my heart racing with the hope she'd say yes. Ellie's smile was all the answer I needed. In the quaint little coffee shop, surrounded by the aroma of roasted beans and the soft murmur of other patrons, we continued our exchange. It felt like we were the only two people in the world, our laughter filling the space between us. Time lost all meaning as we delved deeper into conversation. Ellie's struggles with finding steady employment in her pursuit of writing and her determination to follow her dreams despite the obstacles struck a chord with me. I found myself wanting to be part of her journey, to support her and cheer her on. "I've never met someone who believes in my dreams as much as you do, Jack," Ellie said, her eyes shining with unshed tears of gratitude. "And I've never been so inspired by someone's passion and resilience," I replied, my words a solemn vow. As the night drew to a close, and we said our goodbyes, I knew that this was not the end of our story. It was, in fact, a beginning, a fateful encounter that had set the stage for an adventure neither of us could have predicted. The city, with its endless possibilities, had brought us together, but it was our shared dreams and aspirations that promised to weave our lives into a tapestry of shared experiences. Walking away, I couldn't help but feel that the universe had conspired to bring Ellie into my life. Little did I know, this chance meeting was merely the prologue to a tale marked by love, struggle, and the unwavering faith in each other's dreams. The days that followed our fateful encounter wove Ellie into the fabric of my life with surprising rapidity. Our initial connection, sparked under the neon glow of the city, blossomed into a partnership built on mutual respect and unwavering support. I was Jack, the steadfast beacon in the tempest of our lives, and she was Ellie, the dreamer, whose aspirations painted our world with the vibrant hues of her imagination. One chilly evening, as autumn whispered through the city streets, Ellie and I found ourselves nestled in the cozy confines of my apartment, surrounded by scattered manuscripts and the faint aroma of brewed coffee. The glow of the laptop screen illuminated Ellie's determined expression as she worked on her latest piece, a story that promised to catapult her into the realm of published authors. "How's the writing going?" I ventured, breaking the silence that had settled between us. Ellie looked up, her eyes alight with the fire of creativity. "It's flowing, Jack. This story. I think it's the one. It's about love, loss, and the courage to pursue your dreams against all odds." Her enthusiasm was infectious, and I couldn't help but admire her dedication. "I have no doubt it'll be a masterpiece," I replied, my voice tinged with pride. Your passion is your greatest strength. As the night deepened, our conversation drifted to the future, a tapestry of hopes and dreams yet to be fulfilled. I want to build a life with you, Ellie, I confessed, the words carrying the weight of my sincerity. A life where we chase our dreams, side by side. Ellie's hand found mine, her grip a tangible affirmation of our shared aspirations. And I with you, Jack. But I'm scared. The path of a writer is fraught with rejection and uncertainty. I know, I acknowledged, squeezing her hand in reassurance. But remember, I'm here for you. We'll navigate these waters together. Our promise to each other was a beacon in the uncertainty of our journey. Ellie's sporadic employment as a freelance writer meant financial stability was a luxury we seldom enjoyed. Yet, I never faltered in my role as the anchor of our household, ensuring the lights stayed on and our dreams remained alive amidst the tumult of life storms. One evening, as winter's frost began to etch the windows, Ellie came to me with a look of trepidation. Jack, I've been offered a contract for my book, but they want revisions. It's going to take everything I have to get it right. The news was a testament to her talent, yet the road ahead loomed daunting. Then we'll make it work, I declared, the resolve in my voice unwavering. You focus on your writing. I'll handle everything else. Our nights became a symphony of whispered dreams and fervent work, with Ellie pouring her soul into her manuscript and me ensuring the mundane realities of life didn't hinder her progress. The challenges we faced, from Ellie's battles with writer's block to my own struggles to keep us afloat financially, were steep. Yet, they were hurdles we were determined to overcome together. Jack, how can you be so sure we'll make it? Ellie asked one night, the vulnerability in her voice a stark contrast to her usual confidence. Because I believe in us, I replied, my words a bastion against her doubts. In your talent, in our love, and in the future we're building. No struggle is too great, no obstacle insurmountable, as long as we face them together. And so we pressed on, buoyed by our shared faith in the love that had blossomed from a chance encounter into a bond as enduring as the stars. Our journey was a testament to the power of support, a narrative underscored by the struggles we faced and the unyielding belief in each other's dreams. The narrative of our lives together, woven with threads of love and ambition, soon encountered the complex weave of family dynamics. Ellie's sister, Lily, emerged as a pivotal character in our saga, her story a new chapter that tested the strength of our bond. Lily lived in the picturesque but distant city of Auckland, New Zealand, a world away from the bustling life Ellie and I had built. Though my interactions with Lily had been sparse, the bond of family Ellie shared with her sister was undeniable. Ellie's face would light up with a blend of affection and nostalgia whenever she recounted tales of their childhood adventures, painting a picture of a bond unbroken by distance or time. It was on a brisk winter morning, with the city under a blanket of snow, that Ellie approached me, a shadow of concern darkening her usual bright demeanor. Jack, I need to talk to you about something important, she began, her hands nervously intertwined. What's wrong, Ellie? I asked, my heart rate ticking up a notch at the seriousness of her tone. It's Lily, she sighed, her voice barely above a whisper. Her health, she's not doing well. She's reached out for help, and I don't know what to do. The news struck me like a cold gust of wind, chilling and unexpected. What's happening with her? How can we help? I inquired, ready to stand by Ellie as we faced this new challenge. Ellie hesitated, her eyes searching mine for understanding. She's been dealing with some serious health issues, and the medical costs in New Zealand are skyrocketing. She's asked if we could help her financially. The request, laden with implications, hung between us, a testament to the trials family ties could bring. Yet, without hesitation, my response was firm. Of course, we'll help. How much does she need? Ellie's relief was palpable, her gratitude shining through. Thank you, Jack. I was thinking, maybe we could send her $5,000 to start with. The figure was significant, yet the decision was made out of love and the unspoken agreement that family comes first. We'll make it work, I assured her, even as my mind raced to adjust our finances to accommodate this unexpected turn. Our lives, already a balancing act of dreams and responsibilities, now included the welfare of a family member oceans away. The decision to support Lily financially was just the beginning of a series of events that would intertwine our fate with hers in ways we couldn't have anticipated. Weeks turned into months, and Lily's situation became a recurring theme in our conversations. Each call from her brought new developments, new challenges that Ellie and I navigated with a mix of concern and determination. One evening, as we sat amidst the glow of the living room, Ellie's phone rang, slicing through the tranquility. It was Lily, her voice tinged with both relief and distress. I can't thank you enough for the help, but I'm afraid I need more, she confessed, her request echoing the relentless tide of need. Ellie and I exchanged a look, a silent communication that had become our way. We're here for you, Lily. Tell us what you need, Ellie responded, her commitment unwavering despite the strain in her voice. The conversation that followed was a dance of numbers and needs, with Ellie and I pledging another $3,000 to help Lily relocate for a job opportunity that promised a glimpse of stability in her tumultuous situation. Each request from Lily, each transfer of funds, was a testament to our belief in family and the lengths we were willing to go to uphold that principle. Yet, with each act of support, the complexities of our situation deepened, weaving a tapestry of love, loyalty, and sacrifice that tested the very fabric of our relationship. As Ellie and I lay in bed that night, the moon casting a soft glow through the window, we held each other close, finding solace in the silent promise that no matter the trials family ties might bring, we would face them together. Our bond a beacon of hope in the uncertain journey ahead. As the seasons shifted, bringing with them the promise of renewal and change, Ellie and I found ourselves at a crossroads, our journey together marked by the ebb and flow of challenges and triumphs. The saga of Lily's struggles continued to unfold, a narrative thread that wove uncertainty and concern into the fabric of our daily lives. It was amidst this backdrop of unwavering support and familial duty that a seed of doubt began to sprout, casting shadows over the landscape of our relationship. The air was thick with anticipation one evening as Ellie and I settled into the comfort of our living room, the soft glow of the lamp casting a warm light over us. Our conversation, usually a lively exchange of dreams and plans, took a solemn turn as Ellie broached the subject that had become a recurring motif in our lives. Jack, there's something we need to talk about, Ellie began, her voice laced with hesitancy. It's Lily. She needs our help again. I could feel a knot forming in my stomach, the familiar pang of concern mingling with a growing sense of unease. What's happened now? I asked, bracing myself for the next chapter in Lily's saga. Ellie's eyes met mine, a storm of emotions swirling within them. She's in a lot of pain, Jack. Her health, it's getting worse. She needs surgery, and it's going to cost a lot. The weight of her words hung heavily in the air, a palpable tension that seemed to constrict my chest. How much are we talking about? I inquired, my mind racing to calculate the impact of another financial commitment. $50,000, Ellie whispered, the figure striking me like a bolt of lightning, its magnitude sending shockwaves through the foundation of our stability. The room spun as I processed the enormity of the request, the reality of our situation crashing down around me. Ellie, that's a huge amount. Are you sure there's no other way? What about her insurance, her savings? Ellie's expression was a mix of desperation and determination. We've explored every option, Jack. This surgery, it's her only hope. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't absolutely necessary. The conversation that followed was a tempest of emotions, our words a reflection of the turmoil churning within us. The decision to support Lily, once made without hesitation, now felt like a boulder resting on our shoulders, its weight threatening to crush the very essence of our bond. I understand the need, Ellie, but we have to think about our future too. This could set us back years, I argued, the voice of reason struggling to be heard over the clamor of our fears. Ellie's response was a plea, her words a testament to the depth of her loyalty. Please, Jack, I can't turn my back on her. She's my sister. We have to do this together. The night wore on, a battlefield of doubts and decisions, our conversation a dance between the heart and the mind. The love and commitment that had once seemed invincible now faced the ultimate test as we grappled with the implications of our choices. As I lay awake in the early hours of the morning, the silence of the night a stark contrast to the chaos of my thoughts, I realized that the path ahead was fraught with uncertainty. The decision to send Lily the money, a gesture of love and sacrifice, was also a leap into the unknown, a step that could either strengthen our bond or unravel the very threads that held us together. The dawn brought no clarity, only the sobering reality that our journey together was entering uncharted waters. The decisions we made, driven by love, loyalty, and a sense of duty, were also a reflection of the sacrifices we were willing to make for family. Yet, as the sun rose, casting its first light on the day ahead, I couldn't help but wonder if the cost of those decisions would be more than we could bear. Our saga, marked by support and struggles, now stood at a precipice, the future a mosaic of doubts and decisions. As Ellie and I faced the day, our hands clasped tightly, it was clear that the path we had chosen was one we would have to navigate together, come what may. In the labyrinth of life, Where paths intertwine and destinies are shaped by the choices we make, the truth often lies hidden, cloaked in shadows, waiting for the light of discovery to reveal its true form. Ellie and I, embroiled in a saga that tested the very essence of our bond, found ourselves on the precipice of revelation, a moment that promised to alter the course of our journey irrevocably. The air was heavy with anticipation, the ticking of the clock a metronome to the chaos of thoughts racing through my mind. The decision to support Lily with $50,000 had been made, a choice that echoed the depth of our commitment but also sowed seeds of doubt that sprouted with relentless vigor. "I've transferred the money to Lily," Ellie announced one evening, her voice a blend of relief and apprehension. "She's overwhelmed with gratitude, Jack. She promised to pay us back as soon as she can." Her words, meant to console, only served to amplify the unease gnawing at my conscience. "I hope so, Ellie." "I truly do," I replied, the shadow of skepticism a constant companion. As days bled into weeks, the specter of our decision loomed large, casting a pall over our daily lives. It was in this climate of uncertainty that fate, with its penchant for irony, presented a clue that would lead us down a rabbit hole of discovery. A chance encounter with an old friend, Michael, at a local cafe set the stage for the unraveling of the carefully woven tapestry of lies that had ensnared us. "Jack, how's everything? I heard about Ellie's sister." "Tough situation," Michael remarked, his casual inquiry a catalyst for the storm brewing on the horizon. "Yeah, it's been a challenging time for us," I conceded, the words leaving a bitter taste. "Strange, though," Michael continued, oblivious to the tumult his words incited. "I saw Lily on a live stream the other day. Seemed like she was having the time of her life at some fancy event in Auckland. The revelation hit me like a tidal wave, the implications crashing over me with unrelenting force." "What did you say?" I asked, my voice barely a whisper, the ground beneath me seeming to shift. "Yeah, man. She's quite the social media influencer, isn't she? Always jet-setting and attending high-profile events," Michael replied, his words the key that unlocked the door to the truth we had been blind to. The conversation with Michael haunted me, a specter that refused to be ignored. Armed with this newfound knowledge, I embarked on a quest for the truth, scouring social media for traces of Lily's online persona. The digital footprint I uncovered was a damning indictment of the narrative we had been fed, a mosaic of luxury, travel, and extravagance that belied the tales of financial despair and health crises. Confrontation was inevitable, a collision course set the moment the veil of deception began to fray. "Ellie, we need to talk." "It's about Lily," I began, the evidence of her sister's duplicity laid bare before us. Ellie's reaction was a maelstrom of emotions, disbelief, and betrayal warring within her as the truth unveiled its ugly visage. "This can't be. She wouldn't lie to us, Jack. Not about something like this," Ellie protested, her voice a mixture of hope and despair. The dialogue that ensued was a painful excavation of the lies that had burrowed deep into the foundation of our trust. "We've been deceived, Ellie. All this time, all the money. It was all based on a lie," I declared, the weight of our folly a heavy shackle around our hearts. The betrayal cut deep, a wound that bled doubt and mistrust, poisoning the well of our relationship. The revelation that Lily's pleas for help were a facade, a manipulation orchestrated for reasons yet to be fully understood, was a bitter pill to swallow. As Ellie and I grappled with the magnitude of the deception, the path forward was shrouded in uncertainty. The trust that had been the cornerstone of our bond was now in ruins, a casualty of the lies that had ensnared us. The quest for the truth had led us to this juncture, a crossroads where the future was an enigma and the past a lesson in the cost of blind faith. The unveiling of the truth was not the end of our saga but a turning point, a moment of reckoning that would determine the course of our journey henceforth. In the aftermath of revelations that shook the very foundation of our lives, Ellie and I found ourselves navigating the treacherous waters of betrayal, our vessel battered by the storm of deception that had engulfed us. The truth about Lily, a revelation as painful as it was liberating, had laid bare the frailties of trust and the consequences of misplaced loyalty. The air between us, once filled with the melody of shared dreams, now carried the heavy silence of disillusionment. We were at a crossroads, our journey together marred by the scars of betrayal, each of us grappling with the weight of decisions that loomed large on the horizon. "I can't believe I let this happen, Jack. I put us in this situation, blinded by my trust in Lily," Ellie confessed one evening, her voice a mere echo of the vibrant spirit I had fallen in love with. "Ellie, we both walked into this with open hearts. The blame isn't yours to bear alone," I replied, the words tinged with the pain of shared culpability. The days that followed were a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, a period of introspection and reckoning that forced us to confront the reality of our situation. The veil of deception, once lifted, revealed a path to redemption paved with the stones of hard truths and difficult decisions. We need to take action, Jack. It's time we reclaim our lives from the shadows of this betrayal, Ellie declared, her resolve a beacon in the darkness that had threatened to consume us. And so, we embarked on a quest for restitution, a journey that led us to the doorstep of accountability. Armed with the evidence of Lily's deceit, we confronted her, the confrontation a cathartic release of the pent-up frustration and anger that had festered within us. Lily, we know the truth. The lie's end now, I stated, the words a line drawn in the sand, a boundary that refused to be crossed again. The conversation that ensued was a maelstrom of emotions, accusations and denials clashing in the air like thunder. Yet, amidst the chaos, the truth emerged victorious, Lily's facade crumbling under the weight of incontrovertible evidence. I'm sorry, Jack. Ellie? I never meant for things to go this far, Lily admitted, her confession a bitter acknowledgement of the web of lies she had woven. The path to liberation from the chains of betrayal was fraught with challenges, each step a testament to our determination to rise from the ashes of deception. The decision to sever ties with Lily was not made lightly, but in the clarity of truth, it was the only way forward, a necessary severance for the healing to begin. In the wake of our liberation, Ellie and I faced the daunting task of rebuilding, not just our finances, but the very essence of our bond. The journey was a reflection of our resilience, a slow but steady process of rediscovery and reaffirmation of the love that had weathered the storm. We have a chance to start anew, Jack. To build a future on the foundations of honesty and trust, Ellie whispered one night, her words a gentle caress to the wounds that had yet to fully heal. Yes, Ellie. A new beginning, forged in the fires of adversity, stronger and more resilient than ever, I replied, the promise of a new dawn a salve to the scars of the past. As we embarked on this journey of renewal, the lessons of the past were etched deep in the marrow of our being, a constant reminder of the fragility of trust and the strength required to rebuild it. The saga of our lives, marked by the trials of betrayal and the triumph of resilience, was a testament to the enduring power of love and the promise of new beginnings. In the end, the unveiling of the truth was not just a liberation from the chains of deceit but a gateway to a future brimming with possibilities, a canvas upon which Ellie and I could paint our dreams anew, free from the shadows of the past. Our story, a tapestry of love, betrayal, and redemption, continued to unfold, each day a stroke of the brush on the masterpiece of our lives, a narrative of liberation and new beginnings.